So back where we are. So loan request, excuse me, in BOL I have a new method called check PITI loan request. I pass on loan request. I'm setting this as false, and I'm going to say if LQ dot get income, right, equals, that equals greater than, right, greater than, it's, no, I got it backwards, LQ dot get payment, there we go, get payment is less than, there we go, LQ dot get income times 0.28. Then B check PITI equals true. I like if LQ dot get D payment. The amount payment, get D payment is less than LQ dot get D income minus LQ dot get D expense. There we go. Times, yeah, I got that right, times 0.36. B check PITI. True. So both of those things have to be true for this to be true. Otherwise it's false, returns back true or false. Check PITI. We call that from the hub, just like right there. So I'm going to say if rate BOL dot check PITI, passing the loan request. These are wrong. Is it not? There we go. If not, in other words, if it's false. If it's false, then do what? If it's false, then we're going to send an exception. I think we're going to call a new. We're going to call a new loan request exception. Throw new loan request exception. I'll queue. So we ask what the hell that is, and I'm going to have to import it from loan request exception from exceptions, and I think that is right. Yep. Exceptions. Exceptions is the class for this. It's not Rocket BL is not part of that. And now it's just going to ask me to do the put the throws declaration. I don't want to do that. Throw new. Ooh, that is interesting. So I want to create a new loan request exception. I actually don't want to throw it. I want to send it back through that queue. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to say I don't want to throw it. I'm going to say LQE equals loan request exception. LQE equals new that. It's just a dumb class. You can do that, right? So I'm going to say that and send to all that format. Get rid of this too. And now, and I'm going to send to all that. I want to send to all this. Where's that? Okay, so close all this garbage. Go back into the client. Go back into the client. In the client under main app where I'm doing the receives, I'm receiving a loan request. I'm receiving some other crazy object. If I'm receiving a loan request, I've got a payment to show. If I'm receiving something else, if I'm receiving an instance of that loan request exception, I'm receiving an instance of that, right? If I'm receiving an instance of that, I got to do something else. If both of these are going to ask me what they are, and I'm going to import those, import this, import that. Both of these exceptions have to be handled somewhere. Handle loan request details. This is a little bit out of scope what I ask you to do, but still, you got to do it. You got to handle the exceptions. Here we go. Public void handle exceptions. Handle exceptions and go back here to the main app. So I'm going to say, let's see if it works. If I say R controller handle exceptions, and I'm going to pass in message. I'm going to or exception, excuse me, exception. Casting the message as an exception. I'll do it for both of these. This going to sound ugly, but if I have to over here, I want to have one method to handle this garbage. I'm going to have to say, if the exception, if E is instance of loan request, then do this. Else, if E is instance of rate exception, then do this. And I got an extra one of these things now. And what I got? I have an extra. Thought I had an extra one of those. Sometimes else if. And get rid of that. Ta-da! Okay. And what would I want to do? What's the problem here? It's missing one. It's missing one. This one. There we go. Okay. I probably would have something in the mortgage controller under scene builder. Where the calculate is, I'll give it, let's say, let's say add row below. Got it. Stretch this sucker out a little bit. One more below. And I'm going to have a message here. I'm going to put a label on here. That would be this guy, a label. And I'm going to give it that. And we're going to call this thing legal error. And we'll call that. What was under there? Sorry. That's what I wanted. That one I wanted. It was there, I think. Okay. Save it. Just make sure I got it right. I'm going to refresh. Go back into Scene Builder. And there we go. I think I found it. Okay. So now LBL error. If this is a loan request exception, we know that, or if it's a rate exception, we know that the rate's not found. And that would be E. Okay, so you're going to have to say rate exception E. Get E. Do the hard way then. Localized message call. Do I have a getter for this with a rate exception? Public. Oh, get RDM. That's it was there the whole time. I didn't see it. Get RDM. That's the rate domain model. All right. So. Get min credit score. Yep, that'll do it. I could have probably done it without that, but whatever. So that one's saying the loan. This one's saying your payment's too high. If you get this, that means LBL error. Set text. Payment is too high for your income. Methinks I got it. Okay, so let's see what happens when we run it. Go back to the main app. Run it. That doesn't look good. Okay, so what's the problem here? It's saying cannot set Java X scene control label field to Rocket Mortgage control label error to the label. Okay, I don't think I did that, but okay. Stop the program. Go back into that scene builder. Okay, I'm just like down here somewhere. There's. Alright, I'm gonna cut this. I swear I put a label down there, but whatever. Label. I'm gonna drop it right there. I'm gonna name that LBL error. Get rid of text. I'm gonna make it red. Make it red. Save it. Clear this. Run it again. Ta-da. Okay, income 23,000. I think that might be million, but that's okay. 702. House cost 300,000. Term of 30 years. Down payment is 0. Calculate. 1432.25. Okay. Reduce my income to $250 a year. I should be getting all kinds of errors here. Let's see. It should have gone into not this. Okay. Main app. It should have fell right into under the hub. Let me pause this 1 second. I'll find it. All right, I got it. So I'm going to do it again. 250,000. Expenses is 0. Credit score 701. 701. House cost 300,000. House term of 30 years. No down payment. Calculate. Comes back with the rate payment. Okay. I change this to a $250 income. Payment is too high for your income level. I probably should stretch that out. Error message shows. Let's change it back. Calculate. I get the rate amount back. Let's change them to an 804, 802, whatever. So you get a different amount. That's cool. I change it to 600. I get a higher amount. I change it to 500. I should start falling off of rates. Okay. 500 gives an error, or it doesn't show the error. So the 500 credit score isn't working. It's probably something dumb again. 500 is a rate that's not there. Let's see. Over in server. Okay. Here's the rate. I should probably, on that exception, then do a return. In other words, quit, right? Probably here too, I should do a return. And then I have to do an else. That's probably a better way of doing it. In other words, you get an exception, it's over with. There's no point in going on. Return out of that, return out of that. LQ. That should do it. It's probably getting a rate exception, and then it's still going, okay, I guess I'll try to figure out your payment based on that. Right on. That was it. I hope this sort of walkthrough helped you out. It's not perfect. There's a couple of things, the order of the controls and so forth, but this is pretty good. I'll post these up on YouTube so you can take a look at them, and hopefully, if you had any questions,